Okay, let's go. Hello everyone. Hello YouTube. One more opportunity here, TNT. My name is Felipe. I'm here with Aurélio and Glorinha. Today we speak about goals and challenges. It's an honor for me. This is TNT. We are one platform language. I am not a teacher. It's not a class. It's one immersion for beginners. I'm student, so I'm here for practice my English. I am English and Spanish host here. I love so much this platform because I can practice English, of course, and meet another people. I love this. So I'm from São Paulo. Uh, my hobby is practicing sport, read good books, watching movies, shows, and I love to travel. I love so much to travel. So that is a little things about me. So Aurélio, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes. Hi, guys. My name is Aurelio. I'm 55 years old. I was born in Italy. I live in Italy. I'm an Italian 100%. I have a lot of hobbies, and I like Philip. I like to do a sport. I do three different sports. This for my body because I like to have. I can tell you a good definition for my body. And in the same times, I like to study a lot of topics, and in particular, I like to study different languages because in this way I can have a lot of meeting with other people. I study English. I study the Italian's grammar rules because I love the Italian languages. I study Spanish, and the last September I started to study Chinese with a mother tongue, a Chinese mother tongue. But I have a small problem in this way because she explained to me in English, but there is no problem. And I speak, I can tell you, speak the lies, Italian language science. And I stay here because I think that this is a beautiful place and because I have the opportunity to meet with other people. And I'm host for the Italian meeting on Wednesday. That's it, guys.
Thanks so much, Aurélio. And next year, I'm studying Hillary. Next year, let's go study Hillary. Glorinha, please, your turn.
This is my go-to. Study
Oh,
Italy. Study Italy.
one more person. Let's
Yeah,
go, Glorinha. Let's study
yeah,
together.
yeah.
So,
My dreams is travel to Italy. One day I will go.
do you have one city that you would like to visit?
Oh, I Venice. And oh, uh, um, several cities I will visit. Okay, I am Glorinha. I'm 64 years old. I am married. I have two children. I have pets. Um, I live in Belo Horizonte. I'm retired, but I like to work. I have goals in my life, and work is part of that. I have my own business. I like manage people and business, I think. I am a person with my habits. I have simply have habits. And in my free time, I like to go for my to go walks with my friends, with my family. I like to travel, go out for a coffee with my friends, eat pizza, Aurelio. I love pizza. This is my, my favorite food is pizza. In my home, every Friday is day of pizza. It's pizza day. Um, I have a pizzeria And sometimes when I don't order pizza, they call me and said, why not do you order pizza today? This is hefty family. And I'm always make plans for my life. My goal for next year is to study English more, speak more English, because this year I don't improve my English, because I'm very I work hard this year, and I didn't have time to dedicate more to study and practicing English this year. But next year I will do. Uh, uh, and I intend open a new business, and uh, be become a grandmother. It's me.
Thanks so much, Glorinha. Come on, next year, let's study more English. Spanish, Hillary. Come on, let's study. Aurélio, Glorinha share about pizza. And I make one question for you. Do you like put ketchup on the pizza or
Ah,
you don't like?
you
Because
know pão de queijo?
Here
You know pão de
Brazil,
queijo, Aurélio?
it's common. It's common. Put pizza. I love sorry, put ketchup. I love this. But when I travel to Italy, oh my gosh, I have some problems with it. How's your opinion about Cholero? Please tell me us.
It's so funny because in the same time as Glorina spoke regarding the pizza, in my brain I think, man, it is a real pizza like in Italian. Listen to me. The ketchup is not part of the pizza reset. This is the first rule. You can find the real pizza, yes, in Italy, but in particular, if Rina have the occasion in the next future to go here in Italia, it's a good target to go in Naples City, because in Naples City you can taste a real Italian pizza. But you stay attention, because nowadays in Italian we have a lot of pizzeria, but there are inside the Chinese, the Japanese, the Arabic people. And yes, they are a good pizza, but it's not a real pizza. If you like to taste a real pizza, Italian real pizza, it's necessary that you go in a pizzeria where there are a Naples people, because they have a wizard regarding the pizza, and not use the chocolates, the different strange vegetables or ketchup, because this is a nightmare. It's not a pizza. Don't speak the pizza if you use a ketchup. It's not correct. No.
Aurélio, a real pizza, Italian pizza, is tomato and cheese. Yeah,
Yes, this is
this
the
is my favorite pizza. In Brazil, this name is Margherita. Margherita. This is my favorite pizza, because I don't like some things in pizza, some ingredients in pizza. I don't like.
No, this is correct, because it's correct all, because the real pizza, the first pizza here in Italy, the name of this pizza is Margherita, and have up tomatoes, cheese, and parsley, because all these ingredients to do a Italian flag. Red, white, white is the cheese, red is the tomatoes, and green is the parsley. And this is so important. This is the first pizza,
Very
real pizza.
insert, very insert.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know it, but it's amazing. Oh, Aurelio, it's a difficult, no, because in Brazil we get the food in other countries and we
Yeah.
change it a little things, no. Here,
Yeah,
our country a little crazy, but it's very delicious. It's very delicious.
Yeah.
I respect your pizza, but here it's very delicious too. Right, Galinha? Right, Clarinha? Do you,
yeah,
do you agree with
yeah.
me?
Yes, I like it. I like it, other pizzas, but my favorite is margherita because I think it's more light. Um,
Yes.
you, I did eat only one. I don't know fatia. I like
Mm-hmm.
so much. I like it too, sometimes three, but margherita is a light pizza, and I eat, and I don't have problem um,
Yeah.
after.
Yes.
Yes, yeah,
I have,
I agree with Glorina because it's the same for me. I like and I prefer the margherita pizza because it's so easy, it's so light, and the taste is so special because I like
yes.
the tomatoes and the cheese in particular. I love the cheese.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
it's very light, you know. But guys, I prefer margarita too because I eat part of the pizza, fatia.
And I like
But
a lot of I don't know, manjericão in
yes,
English. A lot of manjericão in margherita. I think it's a good combination, the ingredients.
so for
Tomato,
drinking,
tomato, cheese, and manjericão.
I agree with you, Glorinha. For drinking with pizza, what do you prefer, Glorinha and Aurelio? Because
Guaraná Antártica.
yes, or Coca-Cola, but Guaraná it's
Ah,
better.
I
Guaraná it's
like
better.
I like it. I like it. Drink Coca-Cola with barbecue.
Uh-huh.
But when I eat pizza, I like more Guaraná Antártica.
Gloria, when I travel to Italy, I look for the Guaraná, and it's not have Guaraná in Italy. I forget the word. Eu não encontrei. So it's so frustrating to me. So in this moment, I perspective. Oh my gosh, Guaraná only from Brazil. In another country, more difficult. So
And in the United States, already Guaraná.
yes, but some countries more difficult, no, or city, no. So Aurelio, in your opinion, what do you prefer drinking with the pizza when you eat pizza?
No, here in Italy, there is the habit to drink Coca-Cola, but Coca-Cola is not the best because it is a chemical drinking. It's so strange.
Mm,
But if you stay in a pizzeria with a pizza with a group of friends, or you drink a beer, or you drink a Coca-Cola or orange juice, there is these habits. But most recently, I changed my habits. I prefer to drink water because it is
mhm,
so fast. The Coca-Cola is full of very strange production. I don't like. I prefer to avoid.
mhm. I agree with you. And nowadays, I try change this. I drink more water too. So it's difficult, no, it's difficult. But one day, I come this part of my life. So, guys, I like this subject, no, because this is real life, no. we planning one immersion, but I prefer real life, this subject. So I like this. About our topic, I'm start with you, Glorinha. Do you like make goals for your year?
Yes, I like. I think it's important. It's important for you to make plans for another next year and set goals to make it happen. For me, it's so important. I think, Felipe, um, if you don't have goals to active in your life becomes very boring. You don't have um, you don't have goals. You don't have um, objectives. Is you wake up every day. You think, oh my gosh, what do you do today? Oh, this year, next month. I think it's very, very important. You have goals, and you think about this.
Yes, I agree because it's very important we develop, our
Yeah,
life, our work, our dreams, Making goals for me, it's important for realize my dreams. For example, one day I would like to speak English very well. For each, I put one goals and I try make a little task every day, a little task, and in the past of the year, I try grow up step by step, a little things. So I totally agree with you, Glorinha. But how about you, Aurelio? Do you like make goals? You don't like make
No,
goals?
no,
How's
no.
your
Yes, I agree with you guys because I think that to have a goals in our life is so important. I don't think is necessary to have a new goal because we are so close to the new year, but it's necessary to have in our life a different goals because in this way you can work hard. Example, the last September I started to study Chinese. I study all weeks. Is a nightmare now. I haven't. It's September, October, November, December. I spent 4 months, but I don't speak nothing regarding to Chinese. But for me, it's so important because it's my goals. And in fact, for the new year, I hope is possible. I hope I try to do I have this target to arrive at the end of the new year to start to speak a few sentence in Chinese because it's so hard. But I like this because in this way I can improve myself and I improve my capacity with my brain. In this way, my brain work so hard and is the same like a muscles in our body. We do a lot of gym because it's necessary to have a good health and a good definition in my case for my body. And I think that in this way, if I work so hard, I can arrive to have a small goals. But this is so important. In fact, if you think a lot of years ago when I started to study English, in that moment, I don't understand nothing, but nowadays I speak in English without problem, and I think that is the same way for the Chinese English or eventually for another languages. In fact, I my intention in the next future, around 2 3 years, is to start to study Portuguese because I stay on talk and talk every days in the week. You think I start a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, through Thursday, and Friday, and sometimes Saturday. on Talk and Talk with different meetings. And it's necessary for me to start to speak in Portuguese, because in this way I can understand if you speak in your languages. In fact, this is the reason because I stay here with you, because you speak a lot in your languages and in English, and I can do the association from the two different languages, two different words, and I started to try to understand something. It's good.
It's amazing,
Aurélio,
Aurélio. Go
Aurélio,
ahead, Glorinha.
do you do you interested to speak Portuguese?
Yep. In the next
Oh,
future, now I study Chinese. Chinese is a nightmare, to be honest. But my first rules in my life is always never give up. Never give up.
yeah, it's
No, it's
important.
amazing. For you,
Yeah.
it's very for you. This journey it's a little easy already because we speak Spanish. So when you learn Spanish, for Portuguese, it's a little different, but you amazing. So let's practice Portuguese. It come on, grew up a lot of language together, no?
It's good.
because, because I like when Aurélio participates in my immersion because I think, oh my gosh, I don't speak Portuguese. I only speak English or Spanish.
Spanish, yes.
For me, it's the perfect way, you know. So a little
Yeah.
pressure, no, but I feel good. So about the question, I totally agree with you guys. Making goals it's very important for grow up. For when I said no, for our life, for our family too. So Glorinha, what do you plan in your goals? Do you like use the app or do you waiting in the paper, or I don't know, you only decide your goals and don't you mm, put in any things. What are you planning your goals?
Felipe, in the past, I was put in the paper in my agenda. But nowadays, I don't do this because I don't have agenda more. I don't, and I think, oh my gosh, I write my goals in my agenda, but I don't look that. No, it's not important to me. I plan I have my plans in my thoughts in my thoughts. I sometimes I put in my cell phone because now cell phone it's a good way to um, de acompanhar my life, your life. And I don't, I don't have long plans. Not long plans, a lot of plans. I have one plan, two plans, and I don't have um, um, fast pressa uh, to eu não marco a time. I have my plans, and I think this year I will realize this, and uh, January, March, July in this year, and I I go uh, not go. Eu I move on, ok? Eu sigo em frente. but I have my plans in my brain, and sometimes I think, oh, this is important. I do this because I have this plan, and this is important. Develop my actions for achieve my goals. But if I don't,
Amazing, Glorinha.
if I don't, because in my I I I am in the season in my life. I don't have um, I don't have how can I say pressa more. I don't, because along of my life, I do any things, and I have time to do this. Now I want I not I want to do this more. I think in my for respect myself. I have plans, but eu não quero me cobrar muito. I, I, I want to live my life.
This is one class because I need to learn it. For me, it's very difficult, no? Because I like planning my goals. So I use one app, name is Notion, and I like this app for see my progress. So I use the numbers for try improve myself. For example, study English. In this week, I participate only 2 immersions. Oh, I need participation more. I need to study more grammar. So, like Gloria said, Gloria said, I need learning respect the time,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
life. No, but nowadays it's very difficult because we live in one society that's very fast. One society TikTok, like very fast. So I try fight about it. It's very good study language because we learn a lot of things about the life. Because
yes. I
study
totally
language,
agree.
yes, study one language, it's one journey. And I'm studying two language. In next year, I will be study three language. So I need more. Uh, how can I say? I need more. Understand my moment. Understand my defeat. Stay here to help me a lot of in this part. So, Glorinha, I don't have memory for it because I forget. So for it, I use the app. Before I use paper too, but nowadays I don't use paper. So I don't like to put it on my cell phone. I prefer put on computer in this app, Notion or Excel, So, for example, I have a lot of goals for my life, for my professional, for my career, my study. For example, 2025 next year, this is one good year for me. So I have a lot of planning. So I need to study more. I need to work more. So like you said, Lorinha, I need to learn it. Respect my time. I like it. Thank you so much. How about you, Aurelio? Do you use some app? Do you prefer paper or do you prefer nothing for
No,
put your goals in, I don't know, one thing.
no. Normally, I prefer if I have a target example now regarding the different languages, I prefer to use my first of all my brain because it's like a body, a muscle. If you stress your brain, he works so hard, and I hope at the end we have um, you can arrive at the target, at the goals, and this is good. But in the same times, I don't like to use my phone or my PC because I think like this. This is today the Chinese lesson. I think that is so important to write because if you write in other languages, is important because you take the habits with your hand, but in the same times, your brain works so hard. Different if you use the PC, you push the different buttons, but you don't memorize the new words, the new phrase in your brain, and this I think that is so important. I proceed in this way because I had the experiences in the past with English and with Spanish. And it's the same if I have different goals. I have a target. If you have if you meet with a problem during my trip to these goals, I search another way to avoid the problem or to resolve the problem because I think that this is for me is the best way to proceed for my goal. But I think that depend of the person because everything, every person is so different. For me, it is I use the same way that I used in the past with English, and the same for the Chinese. I haven't the habits to do a program because I can, yes, I can tell you in this way. I have a easy program, but I change it so hard, so fast. Because I meet I meet different problems during this way. This way I can explain this way.
It's very interesting because now I have my Spanish Spanish note, and I agree with you already. I use the same strategy for English
And this look,
because
this is the way that I use to write in Chinese
Mhm,
because in Chinese it's so important to follow precise rules, and I use
mhm.
this because in this way you follow this way and you write the ideograms in the correct way because there are a lot of precise rules. And this is right him. He's so hard, but never give up. Always.
Come on, you need to write a lot,
Aurélio,
no?
Aurélio, do you understand this writing Chinese?
Now 1%. But I proceed in my work so hard because if I have a target, I arrive. Attend, I arrive. I can
Okay.
spend 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, but for me, it's important to arrive at my target and my goal
Mhm,
at end. I'm
yes.
not a genius. I'm not a genius.
Mhm.
I'm a simple person, and I'm not so intelligent like Elon Musk or Steve Jobs. But I have a brain, and my brain works so hard every day.
This is the power
Yeah.
of the habits, no? Every day make something, every day. Simple things, the power things, no? So already I agree with you, and now I back to white English now because I remember when I started studying Spanish, I write a lot. I write my favorite phrase, my favorite music. Oh my gosh, I need back to this app, no? So Glorinha, you share with us about your goals, no? Do you like sometimes put you on your phone? You do you don't have do you like you don't like heavy, I forget the word, pressa, but this question, it's another title. What do you think? What do you feel when you don't realize your own goals? How do you manage
Oh,
this emotion? Or, for example, your goals is study, Hillary, but you don't
yeah.
have time for it. What do you what do you manage this emotion? Do you manage easy? You have difficult? Share with us, please.
Philip, it's a good question. Uh, Sometimes I feel disappointed with
Mm-hmm,
myself because I have plans in this year to improve more my English. But I think on myself, Glorinha, if you don't improve your English, not because you are the person, you are the relapse
mm-hmm,
relapse person. You don't have time to study because my job um, um, need more attention this year.
mm-hmm,
And when I try find out where I failed. Uh, I think I have my job, but I need to have a time for my study, my learn, my I think I is necessary. I dedicate more time for my study in English or other things. Then I think that when we have a goal, uh, it can work or not. Uh, I try. I try to take it to decide of positive side, positive reflection about this, and I try to transform this this thing in a good experience for the
mm-hmm,
future. Uh, Next year, for example, I will try um more. I will try to have more focus in my study, in my job too, but more in my study. I don't. I didn't disappoint me about this,
mm-hmm,
but I think it's this year I didn't have focus in my
mm-hmm,
study.
mm-hmm. Yes, I agree with you. This question is very difficult to answer because when we speak about emotion, it's difficult to put on the words, no? So
Yeah,
when this is normal. These are normal life, you know. We planning one goals, but the life it's happening a lot of things, no.
yeah,
So when I happen one moment difficult and you don't realize your own goals, I am I'm feel very very bad, of course, and I try to understand. For example, Felipe, do you don't realize these goals? You need you need how can I say it? Uh, uh, I'm sorry, guys. It's white now. I try look for another way. No, for example, so I'm studying it, so I don't grew up. Of course, okay. I look for one help for realize these goals, and I try look for another way.
yeah,
It's simple. But past this time for me, it's very difficult because I am a little bad. I try to understand. Sometimes I cry. So I don't know. It's happening. I don't know. 1 week after this. Okay, Felipe, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
look for another opportunity or another way, another people. So when I said it's very easy speaking now, but when past this moment, for me, it's difficult. How about you, Aurelio? How do you manage this feeling?
Yeah, no, I in part I'm agree with you, but I'm a different person because I'm always positive. I'm stay always happy, and I see all problem that I meet during my way to the target. Um, a different I search always the different solution is not important no is important to stay always positive and not sad or no this is not good because in the normal way if it's the same if you study another language or if you have another goals you can find always the problems. It's important to find the best solution for this problem eventually for the for study another languages if I meet a problem that is normal I go back 1 foot and I search another solution if example another example my biggest dream is to go in the USA to visit the USA, but this trip is so is is so expensive. I haven't the possibility now, and it's the same in the past. Unfortunately, I haven't the possibility because it's so expensive. But I don't remember, I don't avoid this idea because for me it's so important. And I think that in the next future, I can find the solution to go in the USA, example, for work, because I win a lot of money, but I don't. I don't delete this my dream because now I haven't the possibility and I haven't the money for this trip. But I think that always is possible if you proceed in this way so hard. And the same for all problem. It's not it's not a solution, a good solution if you stay sad. No, this is not my life is very bad. In this way, you don't resolve nothing. It's important to stay always positive and always happy because if you stay happy, you stay positive, and you can see all the problem in a good way.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Aurelio. It's important when you have positive thoughts, positive. You have a persistent person because if you don't, you can achieve your goals, and
Mhm.
you suffer a lot because that. I
I
think
totally agree.
the positive person is a happy persons.
No, you
Yeah.
think one thing. I remember I started to do a meeting on Talk and Talk in 2020, 4 years ago, and I remember that the first meeting I started with an English meeting. In that moment, I haven't the capacity to speak in English like today. Is so different, and I have a problem because in that moment I think yes, I'm an English meeting, but I don't understand nothing, and there is one person that can help me because if you need something, I can speak. Only in English, not in Italian. But I remember that the host in that first meeting told me, Aurelio, there isn't a problem that you follow the topics of the meeting. You speak regarding something regarding your life. Every word is important, but it's always in English. And I started in that moment. The English for me is a nightmare, but I think I never give up. I proceed, I proceed, I proceed. At the end, nowadays I speak very fluently without a problem. And the same
Yeah.
is in Spanish.
It's
Never give up,
amazing.
guys. Yes.
Amazing. Hours to be positive person and never give up. I like it. And guys, uh, today is our last immersion of the year. For me, it's amazing, amazing year, amazing immersion. And it takes so much for this time, for this year. I'm sharing with you the link about our evaluation. And Glorinha, can you share with us how's your experience with us today?
Oh, it's a good conversation with Aurelio and Felipe. I'm so happy for that. Thank you. This year, as I said, I I I have opportunity to speak in several immersions, and I think a cada immersion it's a it's nice. It's nice moment. I improve my English. I improve my knowledge because cada immersion is about a theme, a theme, interesting themes, and for me, it's a good way to speak in English. Um you can active your goals in English and in life too. Thank you so
Yes,
much for that.
I totally agree with you. Thanks so much, Galerinha. And Aurelio, please.
I use only three words. That was good. I listened for the first time this sentence yesterday when I listened American video, and I remain surprised in this. That was good. This meeting it was very incredible, guys. I like this because, you told before, it's not important to follow the topic of the meeting. It's important to speak like the people on the street in the real life. You speak
Yes.
regarding a lot of topics, and one topics follow another topic different respect the before topic. This is the best way. And one thing. Glorina, your English fluency is perfect in my point of view. You
Oh, thank
have
you,
a high
Aurelio.
English level. You go proceed in this way.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes,
Come
Your
on.
English
So
it's so good too, Aurelio.
yes,
I'm
thank
Congratulations.
you.
I am very happy today, guys. So thanks so much. Merry Christmas. É,
No, thanks, man.
é, aí eu desejo muita saúde. Aurélio in Spanish, in English, Hillary. So thanks so much, guys. And next, I see you next year. Thanks so much, guys.
Yeah.
See